If you're over the age of 40 and you're finding yourself just struggling when it comes to losing body fats, let's just say the number on the scale is not budging at all, odds are you're probably making one or maybe all of these mistakes that we're going to discuss in today's video. And in case you guys are brand new to my YouTube channel, hey, welcome. My name is Joe Callari, aka Coach Joe, and I specialize in helping guys over the age of 40 lose body fat and keep it off. We're not talking about doing some kind of crazy crash diet, cutting out your carbohydrates, endless amounts of cardio, anything like that. We're talking about sustainable fat loss results, and that's exactly what you can expect inside of this video right here. So with that being said, let's dive right into the top 3 biggest mistakes that most guys over 40 are constantly making, and this is why they struggle when it comes to actually losing weight and keeping off once and for all. For starters, number 1, they're falling into the crash diets, whether that is intermittent fasting, whether that is cutting out your carbohydrates, whether that is, paleo, keto, carnivore, anything like that. They're falling into those categories. And maybe you are too right now. And you might be thinking to yourself, but Joe, I tried cutting out my carbs before in the past and it worked. I lost 10 pounds. Then my question to you is, why are you watching this video right now? Obviously, maybe you fell off track and you regained the weight right back, or maybe you hit a little stumbling block and maybe you want to lose another 10, maybe you want to lose 15, maybe you want to lose 20, and you realize here that, hey, the scale just ain't budging anymore. So don't fall into the fads. Don't fall into like, oh, I'm just going to skip each and every meal and just eat one big meal a day for fasting, and you hear about autophagy and all these amazing, glamorous things. Don't fall into all that. And here's the reason why. There's so many guys that we coach inside of our coaching program that fall into those categories of this fad diet and this restriction and cut out your carbohydrates and don't eat past 7 o'clock. And it just screws up their relationship with food. And honestly, that's what the health and fitness industry does. It makes you so crazy because you're like, man, you see this guy in great shape and he got 6-pack abs and I want to look and be just like that guy. And he's telling you not to eat carbohydrates. He's telling you not to eat donuts. And then you see somebody else, maybe it's me, and hey, they're shredded. They got 6-pack abs, and they're telling you to eat donuts. That, hey, it's all about flexibility. You don't know who to believe, who to trust, right? That's the health and fitness industry. It has brainwashed all of us. So when it comes to you trying to lose weight and see the number on the scale go down, don't fall into the fads. Honestly, I tell this to everybody, right? This goes with exactly what our coaching program is all about. You can either give a man a fish and feed him for a day, or you can teach a man how to fish and feed him for the rest of his life. For you, don't fall into a fad of trying this and trying that. Just because it works for somebody else doesn't mean it's going to work necessarily best for you. We're all different. Our body types are all different. You need to find what works best for you, where you can actually see results and maintain that success long term. That's not a fad. It has to be something sustainable. Now, the second biggest mistake is guys love to do cardio. In fact, I take that back. Guys hate doing cardio, but they think in order to lose weight and lose body fat, they need to do cardio. Biggest mistake there is, right? Most of the guys that we help inside of our coaching program at Heartletics, they got banged up knees, they got bad backs, they got bad ankles, right? All these different injuries. And if I was just going to tell them, hey, just run some laps or, hit the elliptical or stair climber, like that's not going to feel good for them. And second, I also know these guys personally because we coach them. They would be like, dude, give me my money back. Like, this is stupid. Why am I signing up for this? I don't need to hire a coach to teach me how to just walk my, more and more and more. And hear me out. When it comes to you trying to lose body fat, trying to lose more weight, seeing the number on the scale go down, I bet you anything, you're probably in that category where you think you need to be doing more cardio. And so you're avoiding the strength training and you're focusing time on the treadmill or the elliptical or whatever the case may be. And it's completely wrong. All right. Cardio, there's a time and place for sure. And yes, it's great for your health. But for our members, like, shoot, we got guys like Bill that lost over 55 pounds just by walking. We got guys like Santo that also walked, right? Tracked his steps. He lost over 50 pounds, right? Like, this is possible for you as well. You don't need to run. You don't need to do burpees and backflips, anything crazy. But what I recommend, if you actually want to increase your metabolism and increase your testosterone levels naturally, hit the weights. Don't be scared of them. Like, focus on some strength training. Even if you don't go to the gym, you can do that right at home with or without equipment as long as you have a proper plan. Like, do some push-ups, do some sit-ups, right? Like, focus on using your body. Especially because the older you get, you're going to be losing muscle year after year after year after year. And so just imagine this. You now are in your 70s or your 80s. And it's like you can't even stand up straight. You don't even have proper posture because you have no muscles in your core. You're hunched over. You got a little walker, right? You fall down the stairs and you break your kneecap or break your hip because you have no muscle to support your bones anymore. That could be you. And I don't want that to be you. That's why I want to make sure that, hey, you're spending the time lifting some weights, doing some push-ups, doing some strength training, not the cardio. The cardio just helps you stay within a calorie deficit. That's not what's going to get you the results with you looking and feeling your best taking off your shirt on a hot summer day at the beach. And everybody's like, dude, how are you in your 40s, 50s, 60s looking like that? You're going to be like, oh, yeah, I was just, walking. And, I was just, doing some laps and, hitting the elliptical and just doing a whole bunch of cardio and not eating anything. No, it's not going to happen. Okay? Like, it's not going to happen that way. It's from lifting the weights. It's from doing the strength training. Trust me. Third biggest mistake. Okay? And this is, I don't know why guys think this is impossible to do. It's the easiest thing in the world. Tracking their protein. They tell me like, oh, especially guys that schedule strategy called me, Joe, like I'm eating all this protein. I'll have a protein shake a day. And I'm like, okay, you're having one protein shake a day. What else are you having? Oh, you're having this. And then you're having that. Okay, so realistically, like you're getting maybe 40 grams of protein, maybe 50 if you're lucky, a day? Like, no, that ain't going to cut it. This is why you got to make sure you're tracking your protein. Whether you're using MyFitnessPal, whether you're using the Lose It app, whether you sign up for our coaching program and you're just using our app because we take out all the guesswork for our members, right? Like, you got to track your protein. You have to. Like, you can't just throw spaghetti up on the wall hoping and praying something sticks. That does not work, and it probably has not worked for you for the past several years. Why do you think it's going to start working for you now? Like, how hard is it? I mean, you don't even need an app. You can literally just have a piece of paper, write down, okay, there's 25 grams of protein in this protein shake. And if I'm having 2 scoops of protein powder a day, that's 50 grams right there. Okay, how much yogurt am I eating? How much, eggs and egg whites? How much cottage cheese? How much chicken and steak? It's not that hard. Like, stop being lazy. Like, do you want diabetes or do you want six-pack abs? And literally, the likelihood between the two could be is you just tracking your protein. It's that simple. Like, stop making it hard. Like, just because, like, you don't know how to track things or whatever. Think about riding the bike. You didn't know how to ride a bike back in the day, but sure enough, the more you did it, the more you practiced, the easier it became. It's the same thing with tracking your protein. And what I recommend if you're watching this right now, have at least 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So if you weigh 200 pounds, have at least 200 grams of protein a day. And if you start doing that and you're like, oh man, I feel full, I feel bloated, this is so much food, so much protein, that is the telltale sign that your metabolism is slowing down. And I have plenty of videos that go over what to do, how to speed it up, how to make it more beneficial for you to lose even more body fats. But just keep that in mind. It just means that, hey, your metabolism is slow. Stay the course, stay consistent, keep on tracking, keep on hitting your protein, focus on the other tips that I gave you, eat periodically throughout the course of the day, don't starve yourself, don't fall into fad diets, don't just focus on a whole bunch of cardio, lift the weights, do some push-ups and sit-ups at home, eat plenty of protein, and I promise you, the body fat will literally melt right off of you. I promise you that. Why can I confidently say that? Well, I already mentioned about Bill, I already mentioned about Santo, but I mean, those are just a few of our guys. We got guys like Chris that lost over 25 pounds and got six-pack abs in 90 days. Guys like Greg that also got six-pack abs and got off his blood pressure medications in 90 days. Guys like, Mark who lost over 90 pounds and Brian who lost over 85 pounds and Jason that lost over 100 pounds and John that lost over 150 pounds. And are these guys just, doing a whole bunch of cardio and cutting out their favorite foods and not tracking anything and, just sitting there? No, these guys are putting in the work, right? But with our coaching program, we make it so simple because we just give them the game plan. We say, hey, this is personalized for you, your body type, your goals, your busy schedule. Follow this, you're going to get the results. They trust me and the other coaches. They show up, they do what they need to be doing, and they get the results. And that could happen for you as well. Now, if you're watching this for the very first time and you're like, all right, this sounds good. Like, tell me a little bit more about how this fat loss coaching program works. I have a completely free guide, right, for you. That's right in below in the description box. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's the very first link right there. It is a free fat loss guide. It goes over literally a step-by-step. We're talking workouts. We're talking meal plans, nutrition. We're talking taking out all the guesswork for you. It's free. Go download it. It's literally going to go over a step-by-step plan, how to lose anywhere from 20 to 50 pounds of fat all within the next 90 days. Now, if let's just say you're somebody that's been watching my videos for quite some time and you already downloaded that guide and you're like, all right, hey, I want to take it to the next step. Like, I want to know more about coaching, the one-on-one personal touches, not a guide, but actual, like, hey, give me the blueprint. Coach me, Joe. Help me when it comes to reaching my health and fitness goals. Help me get off my medications. Help me have more energy, have more confidence, look and feel my best in a 12-week transformation program. Then, hey, for you, that's going to be the second link down below. And all you got to do for that one is literally just click on it and schedule a strategy call with me. Just going over your health and fitness goals. We'll break down everything in terms of your goals, your lifestyle, your busy schedule, what are your biggest challenges. I'll see if I can help you out. If I can, we can talk about the next steps, you know? But regardless, if you're somebody that's just say, hey, I'm just looking for some advice, I'm just looking for some guidance, and this video was super helpful for you when it comes to knowing, hey, don't fall in these categories of, you know, the fad diets and endless amounts of cardio and not tracking your protein, and you feel like this is very valuable, then all I can say is, hey, man, I appreciate that. You know, and I would greatly, greatly, greatly respect it, right? If you can just give this video a thumbs up, maybe leave a comment down below. If you have any kind of questions for me or any kind of takeaways that you kind of pulled from today's video. And lastly, if you have not yet, and I would greatly, greatly appreciate this as well, subscribe to my YouTube channel, just because I'm constantly posting new videos, and that way you never miss an update, you never miss a beat. You know, whether we're talking about workouts, whether we're talking about fat loss, whether we're talking about nutrition, whether we're talking about mindset, whether we're just talking about, hey, this is just real problems that real guys go through and how we can get through this, overcome these challenges as a community together. I want to make sure that, you know, you are subscribed to the channel. That way you never miss out at any kind of those updates. As always, guys, this has been Coach Joe with Heartletics.com, and I'll talk to you in the next episode. Peace out, Girl Scouts.